Right, good morning again everyone, and welcome back to the KSR YouTube channel and day 3 of our sick week coverage. We're at KSR. We've decided we needed to put a little preload into the cow tracks because if you saw in my video from Monday, I had to do a whole lot of steering, and SoccerMom is not typically like that, but I think we've got that fixed for now. And what we've got today, we've got to drive to the track. It's like 10 minutes away from here, which works out awesome. And then the plan is to make a run, and then we're probably going to come back here and change the fan because I have overnighted a fan in to put onto the car. And then once we do that, we will take off for South Georgia Motorsports Park. We're going to check our cooling fan ducting or our radiator ducting and see how good that works. If you guys don't know whose car that is, that's Freiberger and Finnegan's hot rod for sick week. They're over here hiding out somewhere, getting ready to do some work on it. Morning.
Good morning.
You're on YouTube. Well, or will be YouTube, so. But anyway, we got to go to the track. They got a car to fix, but you'll see that on their show on Roadkill. And if you're not subscribed to Motor Trend, you should be, because it's good TV if you're a car person. But anyways, I got to go to the track. Alrighty everybody, we have made it out to Gainesville Raceway, set up right next to Aiden, and we've got all of the impound cars right next to us. You can see it is a little foggy this morning, so they're delayed to start a little bit, but we're getting SoccerMom switched over to race mode. Actually going to pull the plugs and put a fresh set of plugs in it just because I got a ton of driving on it. There's a loud rotary over there, which I'm impressed by those guys making those things live. Rotaries. Weird motors, weird motors. But we're gonna get this thing going. See if we can go make another 7-second run. Do this all the opposite direction, and then head back to the shop to switch the fan, and then take off for South Georgia Motorsports Park. Here we go. Well, the time has come to make another pass.
You got a camera you want me to?
No, I got them all recording.
Okay.
Well, I say that and now all the cars shut off, but yeah, so we're here at Gainesville Raceway, which you already knew that, but getting ready to go make a run. Hopefully we can one and done this because it was really cold here this morning. There was a lot of fog, and they pushed the faster class to after the C class so they could put some heat in the track, make sure the track was good and safe. But now that cuts into our time to be able to turn the car around if we need to make a second pass. Hopefully we don't need a second pass. So yeah, we'll finish suiting up. See if we can go make another 7-second run.
I tell you what, you didn't ask for a nicer day for racing.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Did you hear anything from Freiberger? They did it.
Yeah, they already made a pass.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Damn. Good for them. Doing better than us.
Yeah. All right, well, camera's back on. Well, here we go. I think.
helmet is bothering me. All right, if that's a 7 anything, we're leaving. All right, 785 with a 9, 175.8. Picked up quite a bit to the 8th mile, and I had a hiccup right before the gear change, so need to look and see what was going on with that. Kind of a little frazzled there with everything going on, but another 7, a little bit better, but was hoping for better, to be honest. I was hoping for a low 70, but without the hiccup, I think it would have been there, because it picked up a 10th to the 8th mile. Went a 507, 500 to the 8th mile, so should have been in the high 70s. But I treed Steve, and I beat him to 60 foot and probably beat him to the 330 because I treat him. But then he drove around me and went a 689 at 215 miles an hour. Woo, good run, Steve. I'm going to get weighed and go pack up and head for Georgia.
How the ride is back to the shop. Woo! Had a big hiccup in the middle, but
Did it really?
yeah, but it pulled through it, and I was like, all right, whatever.
All right, well, we have our time slip turned in. Got our directions for Georgia. We're actually gonna run by the track and pick up an air fitting that we've got a leaker. So I'm gonna go buy it from my shop. Sure, yeah, I'll buy it. But we also are gonna grab a fan that I ordered and sent to the shop that hopefully is there by now. Grab some of the leftover pizza from last night. There's like half a pizza, so it worked out perfect. And hopefully Drew or CJ didn't eat it because they've already beat us back to the shop after being out here this morning. So yeah, we're hitting the road. You ready with that?
I'm ready. Let's go.
785. I'll drive. Yeah, I'll drive to the shop and then
You'll drive right.
yeah, and then I'll work on some of the computer stuff from there. So
Perfect.
all right, let's go. Alrighty, well, we got our new fan installed. It's supposed to be 16 volt compatible. Our ducting seemed to be working better. We think it definitely worked better on the way to the track this morning. Back on the way over here, it seemed it was similar to what it was before. But got our air fitting swapped out, and it's kind of a good thing we came back here because as we were pulling in, we had a pretty serious leak in one of our radiator hoses. SoccerMom has 4 radiator hoses because there's a feed in and a feed out on each side of the engine, or a feed in and a return, I guess, from each side of the engine. Yeah. And one of them was leaking. And they're just large, like 5/8 heater hoses or 3/4 heater hoses. I don't remember which, but we have a roll of that here at the shop. And we're gonna take some of that with us in case it starts leaking again. But we're gonna hit the road for Georgia. The roadkill guys are actually back here filming, which I can't show you what's happening with that because it's roadkill and you gotta watch roadkill to watch their stuff. So anyways, we're hitting the road. Think we can back this thing out, Will, with the trailer on it?
I'm gonna try.
It'll be fun. If you just go straight, we should be all right. So
You want to go this way?
we gotta go that way.
Yeah, I know we gotta go that way eventually. But
No, just back it up straight as you can, and then we'll go out. Anyways, take you guys along for the ride. See you at the next checkpoint. the day at the hotel. All right, we have made it to checkpoint 2 at the farmhouse. I think Will's headed this way with the car. There she is. Ooh, looking pretty. All right, we're gonna go eat some dinner. See you guys at the hotel. Well, we have made it to the hotel successfully to end day 3. We are up in Valdosta, Georgia, parked up next to a nice purple Duster. Looks like they're in B class. I'm not sure what else they might be running, but we're going in. Me and Will just got us a nice steak at Austin's. Ooh, we're feeling good. We must be here early because there's not very many people here in the parking lot. So that's a change for us. It's nice to be somewhere a little bit on time. I'm gonna go edit this video that you're watching. Drop all my trash on the ground. But I'm gonna go edit this video. Hopefully get a little bit more sleep than I did last night because of being up late at the shop. But thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. See you guys in tomorrow's video.